Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making boxed red velvet cake pops. So, this first part is pretty simple. You just get your favorite box of red velvet cake mix. I just happen to have Dunkin' Hines on hand. You're gonna prepare the cake mix according to the ingredients. One thing that I did learn, however, instead of using water, how like a box mix says, I always substitute my water for milk. I just think it's more moisture that way, and overall it just feels better. Now, of course, this vibrant red ribboned cake mix. Don't worry about small little lumps. When you put it on your baking sheet, you're gonna bang your baking sheet, or use a spatula or something to kind of get those air bubbles out. And in my day, what I realized is if there are tiny little pockets of grain, it cooks with your cake anyway, so it's not something serious to worry about. If that is something you do worry about, you can go ahead, give it a thorough mix before putting it into the oven. So here we have just spreading the cake mix, and I'm gonna pop it into my oven. The box at about, I think, 350 degrees. I did about 21 to 28 minutes. After like the 22-minute mark, you want to go ahead and check it with a fork. You don't want to overbake your cake and dry it out. Now look at that beauty. So let's get to the cake part. You're gonna crumble up your cake mix, and you're gonna leave a little bit on the side for your topping. So I had this and also some Oreos, you'll see later on. And I'm using the Dunkin' Hines cream cheese mixture, not too much, about 2 big dollops, to get it into like a sand-like mixture, and then you want to make them into little balls. And then I have these little wooden bamboo skewers from Michael's on hand, so I just dipped it in the frosting and I dipped it into the little cake pops. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let them sit in the fridge for a couple of hours before taking them out to frost. Now, I couldn't get this on video, but essentially I just melted some white chocolate, and I did half of my cake pop in the chocolate and either did the red velvet topping or the Oreo topping. I couldn't get it all the way through because it started breaking. You do what you can. And after they're all frosted, I let them go back into the refrigerator for about another hour or two. And another thing I forgot to record is packaging them. I just used some cellophane bags and some ribbon, and made it a cute little bouquet. But essentially that's it. It's pretty simple. It is time consuming, is all that it is, especially for a newbie like me. But I hope you give it a try. Thanks!